People who have watched my channel for a while now will know that I bought the ADA which I own through my partnership for around 3 cents per unit, and I still own that ADA today. Since then, of course, we have seen incredible price appreciation, nearly 4,000% to be exact. And I'm not going to say how much I own because I don't want to sound like a get-rich-quick scheme peddler. But those who were actually watching my videos back then when the price was that low will know the ballpark figure of how many ADA I owned back then. And while I have made a lot of money in ADA, I'm definitely not a millionaire or anything like that from crypto, but I have managed to beat the market and do fairly well. And the thing is, while there are a lot of people online who talk about making easy money in crypto or ADA, very few, if any, will tell you the downsides and the hardships of holding for the long term. Very few people tell you about the pressure of holding when you have $200,000 worth of gains and you only earn that much every 5 years, or when you have $1,000 left in your bank account but a lot more in the crypto market. Holding the ADA I own through my investment partnership has not been an easy thing to do, and I have been within inches of selling this holding on a number of occasions. In fact, I also owned a separate ADA holding personally, which I did end up selling at about 10 cents per unit, which was of course a huge mistake looking back, but hey, I never expected to never make a mistake. And if you're enjoying this video so far, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor in return and subscribe so that the channel can keep growing and that I can spend more time researching and producing videos like this. And anyway, this just shows how tough it can be. Looking in the rearview mirror, it's easy to see that it was a dumb decision, and sometimes I wonder what on earth I was thinking. But I can also remember that at the time I had some personal debts which were eating up a large part of my salary, and I had resisted the urge to sell for a long time, but then at that point I was having a particularly hard time, and I'd had some unrelated but still bad financial news which put even more pressure on me, and eventually I gave in. And again, none of the fake crypto gurus online will ever talk about the hardships of being a long-term crypto investor, because they want to paint a picture where things are better than they are in reality, so that they can get as many people as possible to buy their course. But the thing is, and you can take my word for this, life will throw things at you, and it's a mistake to think that being a long-term investor will be easy. And I'm not saying that it won't be potentially rewarding, or even that it won't be an easy ride for you, but on average, for most people, you will have bad days, and you will have situations that test you and put pressure on you. And the reason that I made this video is not to say that you just have to keep holding no matter what, as sometimes it really is a good time to sell, but because I wanted to make more people aware of the struggle that I went through, so at least you new investors watching this video know what you're getting into, and that it isn't at all like anything you see on the trading adverts or anything like that. Being a long-term crypto investor can be very hard, and the chances are at times it will be. Hopefully you guys can learn something valuable from my mistake, and if not, at least you know that holding long-term isn't easy. I for one think that Cardano will be worthwhile, but again there is risk along the way, and I could also lose it all, or maybe a substantial part of my gains so far, if things don't go as I think they will. The bottom line is, don't believe anybody who tells you that crypto trading or investing is easy, and this is especially true if they are selling a course, as they have an incentive to make it look easy. Anyway, that's all. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more. Thanks for watching.